We're gonna do some more Vice City today. I'm very excited. We had a lot of fun with this last week. I just really enjoy getting to mouth off while Genna does all the work. I mean, I really enjoy this game, and I just think it springs a lot of interesting conversations. Super excited to be with y'all today. Kenna's gonna be mad at me because I'm gonna be sitting here eating this canned spaghetti. Knees are weak, arms are heavy. But I'm gonna try to finish it quickly, and then. But I will continue my mouthy commentary throughout. Let me see. Let me get adjusted here. We're gonna have to see where we left off last time. I'm actually not totally sure, but we'll see when we load the game, I suppose. I believe we haven't gotten super far in. I think maybe Genna's just been doing some chaos causing. We're playing specifically, you might notice this has a cool filter going on. This is Vice City VHS edition. It is a mod, or rather collection of fan-made mods. Very exciting. It's super cool. I've actually been really impressed with it because it does a lot of very cool things. One is this cool kind of VHS-y filter, because, you know, Vice City is all about the 80s. Yay, doggy emojis. But the other really cool thing that it does, I think, is that it makes some things about the game slightly harder.
Yep.
Which is good because, you know, it's fucking 10 years later or whatever. We can only assume your motor control and your problem solving has gotten better.
Yes, and I'm surprised they managed to get that helicopter mission done in 2 tries.
Yeah, oh yeah, you did that last time. That went really great.
I believe so.
I'm excited to share that on the YouTubes.
I'm not hearing any sound from the game, TBH.
Oh, are you hearing the...
I'm hearing a bit of music, yeah. I'm hearing music.
Okay. Do you want to hear the game sound?
Well, I mean, there's gonna be dialogue and stuff. Is it piping through to the... Do you not
This
want
is
to...
the same way we had it set up last time. I've changed nothing. So, I guess if the dialogue happens, I guess either, yeah, check your menu and like, turn up game volume. Or maybe I can turn down Pretzel Rocks. No, not that, honey. You don't want that. Because we can't have this
Yeah,
music.
I think it's something to do with...
You could turn up the special effects volume. Wait, what are you trying to do, darling?
Well, you make sure maybe you somehow shut off Vice City. Or it's not going into headphones for some reason.
Okay.
Did you turn on the game before you connected your headphones?
Yes.
Oh, that's it.
Okay.
It's piping to somewhere, and I'm just gonna need to restart it.
Okay. We're gonna take a second for technical difficulties. I thought I was being prepared.
No.
But apparently I should have. So yeah, note for next time.
Yeah, okay, it's working now.
Oh, good. Okay, I'm glad about that.
Yeah.
Problem solved.
More or less.
Now hopefully, I might actually go check the levels by like literally listening on your laptop.
Great.
Because I don't want to drown out your voice, so like talk.
Yeah, talking, I do that.
Because I turned up the background a little bit on the stream.
Right. So what we're doing here is... Yes, the sound's working perfectly. Great stuff. So last time we got a decent ways through kind of the first act of the storyline. I believe... did we get... Oh, I'm actually not sure we got... No, we did not get through Guardian Angels, which is always a tremendous pain in the ass. So that's our goal for today. Get through Guardian Angels or die trying. I don't remember how difficult that mission was on the original. I don't remember having any particular problems with it, I suppose.
What is different in the mod? Or are you just having a
No,
hard time?
they have... I think the enemies have a bit more health.
Okay.
So you really have to hit the headshots and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But with lag that we were having last time, it was quite difficult. Right now I'm not seeing as much lag, so let's hope this works out.
Right.
Just beat him with a dildo.
Well, I think we mentioned before that we saw that guy do all of Vice City without, or almost all of it without firing a gun.
Yes.
Which is amazing.
Which is
hilarious.
Quite impressive, yeah. No,
he did just hit everyone in that mission.
Yes. Pretty neat. Now, essential question.
Yes.
Damn, what was it?
Oh no, but it's essential. You gotta remember.
Yeah, exactly.
Why is Lance being such a stalker?
What's your deal?
He's not any use. He's not helpful in any of the missions that he. Do you think at this point in like video game making that they just could not effectively make helpful like NPCs?
Yeah, I think it's like, it's gonna be more challenging if you have to have basically an escort mission. It's still not quite as tedious as saving Lance at the junkyard mission. Spike strips. That was the essential thing. I wanted to put down spike strips because it kind of sucks without them. So I spent the last hour and a half trying to get Hitman and Vermilion to run at the same time in VR. And as you might imagine, that's not an easy task.
How's it going?
Well, I got Hitman working in VR.
And do you want to explain like why you were attempting?
Yeah, it was like Hitman's got some cool landscapes, environments, and so on. And like with Hitman 3, you can go and do like all of the missions from all of the previous games. I do not have spike strips. Fuck me. So you can like go to this cool Italian town and like hang out. And I was like, well, Vermilion just got this thing literally like a month ago where you can use it as an overlay for other VR games and just like set up an easel and paint. So I was like, hey, that's a cool thing to try out. Well, first, Hitman just refused to recognize that I have a VR set. So that was incredibly tedious to get working. And then once I got it working, it was difficult to force, like VR games typically don't want to turn on if you already have a VR game running because, well, they are very like memory and processor intensive. So I had to fuck around a lot to get that to run at all at the same time. As you might imagine, that was not trivial.
Did you get it to work?
More or less, and less than more.
Like, can you paint things in Hitman now?
I can kind of, sort of. So the next thing is that, like, I need to force Hitman to not go to, like, a pause screen when it's, when I've, like, focused, the VR thing on Vermilion. And that's going to require like downloading a mod and trying to get it to work with Hitman, but at least it's something that people have complained about enough that someone made a mod, which is, you know, good.
Yeah.
I finally got through the first part of the mission. That's nice. Woo-hoo! Now the goal is to shoot this guy down without just blowing up his bike.
Nice.
Excellent.
This is that blows up the briefcase?
Yes. Yeah, if it blows up, if it blows up, it destroys the briefcase, and I did that. Yeah.
Well, what went different this time that made it easier? Did you just like do a better job?
No lag.
Oh, there wasn't any lag.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is great.
So if you're gonna play this mod, don't do it while streaming. If you want the levels to all play well.
Yeah, you really want to be sure there's like very little extraneous happening. Like when I was playing it on my computer, which is a good gaming computer,
Right.
I had to like restart it to make sure the memory was clean.
There's a lot in it in this mod.
Yeah, for sure. And it's, yeah, like I said,
This
it's
is a combination.
yeah, it's
collection.
technically very impressive. It's got a lot of stuff. It really bypasses some of the kind of intrinsic limitations of the game engine. But in practice, that means it's less stable than
Is it
the
not?
original game. So
Right.
make of that what you will.
But it
Any-
seems to run pretty well.
Yeah, it's definitely running very well right now. It's pretty much perfect. It's at the frame rate I was expecting.
Nice.
But yeah, so I'm hoping I'll manage to get it, working more once I install that mod, the VR stuff, I mean.
Ah, yes.
And even then, it's going to be challenging because it's like, well, I have a good gaming laptop, but it's still a laptop. Oh, we got a phone call. Ricardo Diaz wants help with something stupid.
Oh.
I have that prick on set to say you're the real deal, my friend. Will you not come see me? I need a guy like you. All I have now is big heads. Big heads everywhere, yo. I make you real rich.
That's nice.
Is that the guy? That's the guy you just helped.
That's the guy I just helped, and that's the guy who
Took your
who
fucking.
took all
who,
the
like,
drugs.
Yeah, fucked up your deal. But
Yes.
now he's like, come work for me.
Exactly. Ironic, isn't it? Real,
The dog is here to knock over
Oh
my.
no.
Were you gonna
dog.
say real gift of the Magi?
No, real Hamlet sort of stuff.
Hamlet.
It's a tragedy, and to use as dramatic irony, in a way,
Does Hamlet use dramatic irony?
probably.
I feel like Hamlet uses the opposite of dramatic irony.
Oh.
Because you kind of don't know what really happened. Like, even the audience doesn't really know. And because Hamlet doesn't really know what happened, for
Fair
sure,
enough.
he's like,
Well, to be fair, the only exposure to Hamlet I've had in the last 10 years has been Elsinore, and
which, yeah,
my
is.
impression. It might not be perfectly faithful to the original, if that's the sort of thing you want.
Elsinore is very fun, but they do
Jesus Christ, man.
clarify some things. What? Wow, that guy really just wants to kill you.
Why?
Fucking Vice City drivers. The dog is. Oh, he's falling asleep. He doesn't usually like when we're in here because we're in a different location.
Alright, he's gonna blow up. Fuck that
Ooh,
dude.
nice. Look at him try to drive away.
Yikes. Oh, yikes,
Oh,
big yikes.
but your bike is also on fire. Oh, honey.
I guess I might as well reload. Actually, I'm not even gonna need a gun for the next mission because it's about just following the thief.
Okay.
Yeah, so super excited to get that working. Maybe I'll fuck with it a bit tonight, but it's just very tedious. It's probably gonna run very slowly, so I'll see if it works. On the plus side, there's a cool camera function in Hitman 3, which is neat to see. It just starts every
Oh.
mission with a camera, I suppose.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, he can take picture? Like, what is the
Yes.
point of the camera?
I think it's like to set up screenshots, and maybe it has some kind of gameplay use later on.
Oh, okay.
But,
Oh, that's cool.
I was very disappointed that it doesn't like store pictures. That's something Grand Theft Auto San Andreas did,
Oh.
and I would have loved it if you could do that, but no, maybe there's
Sims
a mod
does
for
that.
that. The Sims doesn't?
Does that, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You
So
can
it's
have
not
pictures.
a,
Well, then what's the... Okay.
set to set up a screenshot.
Sorry, this guy's such... Like, I just love what an egregious asshole this is. Oh, so you can, like, use the camera function and then take
Yeah, so
a
it's,
screenshot. That is, like, pretty.
I'm gonna plug in my phone while.
Okay. Well, this guy has a fucking rant about a horse.
Jesus Christ, man.
You work for me now? This asshole? They just made him seem like they just took like that like. I just love it. It's good satire.
Great stuff.
Because he's like, you know, there's so many characters who just are angry, you know, but like they're powerful, so they end up seeming cool, you know. Like there's so many characters that'll be like, shut up and listen to me, you dickhead, and like we like that character, but they just like exaggerate this guy a little bit, and he just seems silly. Like he seems dumb. Yeah. It's like you need to calm down, sir.
Absolutely.
So, you know, solid satire of like I said before, these games don't really make the like gangsters in them look particularly cool.
Right. You done with your food?
Yeah, almost, except for the main character, of course.
Yeah.
But also like, yeah, I'd say the main character is still made to look cool despite being a mass murderer.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hello, puppy. Would you like to play? I keep trying to convince Riley and our dog to play It Takes Two. It takes a lot of cajoling to get Riley to play it, and the dog just refuses. So, if anybody's got any ideas, suggestions, I'd love those. Alright. Have a look through the window. Oh, he's got a cool poster of a seal. Love that. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. What's this guy's deal, man? Come on, man. Just give up. Give up. So there's supposed to be a... Oh. God damn it. I wonder if that's just a visual effect or if it's real fire. Oh no, I better get this conspicuously placed scooter and follow this dude. I can't shoot, which is fine, because this is not a mission about shooting. Nice. We're gaining on him.
Are you winning?
Yeah, I'm gaining on this guy. I just need to follow him until he goes to the next island, and it's really just a couple blocks.
Nice.
But yeah, this whole VR thing is intensely... like debugging it is intensely awful, because you like you look up like Steam or Reddit discussions about like problems people have had, and they're like, oh, I can't get the VR to work, and 90% of the answers are like, why would you bother? This game is hot garbage in VR. Just don't bother. It sucks. Refund it if you're just playing it for VR. And the same for like trying to run 2 VR games at the same time. They're like, why would you possibly do that? I can't imagine any reason anybody might do it, nor a computer powerful enough to do it. And just like
incredible, not helpful.
Yeah, it's one reason why people have enjoyed you know, why it's such a thing to try and get like ChatGPT or whatever to help with writing code, because you know, the alternative, well, is to learn to code, I suppose, but the alternative in practice is to go like on some kind of a site, Stack Overflow or whatever, and ask questions, and they're like, oh, this question was asked 3 years ago, and fuck you, kill yourself. More or less.
Right. The people online, they're like, oh, why would you use an AI when you could have a person help you? And then it's like the people are mean about it and not helpful.
Absolutely atrocious. It is. It's one of the reasons why I'm like, oh, open source software is cool and you
Right.
should use it, but also if something breaks, you can't like ask Microsoft support. No, not that I think that's particularly
No, it's not like they're
promising
helpful
thing,
either.
but it's that the only recourse is to like ask a question of just the worst people in the world. I hate them.
The people who. Why would you even like go to the forum to respond if you're just gonna be an a-hole about it?
I don't know.
Like,
I don't
why
know.
spend your
It's-
time being
it's
like,
ego.
this question was answered? Yeah, I guess just feel better
Yeah.
than other people.
And it's just the most. And it, the question they point to, it's never relevant.
Yeah,
It's
seen
like
that a
been
lot.
obsolete for 15 years.
yeah.
So much changed in the meantime that it does not apply in the least. But
Yeah, they always link you back to something where like the original poster was told to like restart or something dumb, and then they were like, "This did not work." And
it's
then
like,
no one
yeah,
ever
works
gets back
on
to
my
them.
machine.
Oh yeah.
Closed. And I'm like, oh, go fuck yourself.
What, Ricardo? These
Oh my
idiots,
God.
they always
I love
try to
Tommy like
show you
leaning
that
away
they're
from
right.
everybody who wants to be his best friend.
What do you
Exactly.
think y'all doing?
Oh my God, what the
Jesus
fuck?
Christ, man, come on.
Pricks that failed me miserably. Soon any mom and pop will think they could sell Gallo in Vice City. What
It's
now?
like
Huh?
the stinking mafia? Oh, I don't know, man. Tommy's like, don't ask my last name. Don't ask my last name. Don't ask my last name.
We'll
Quentin.
fly you over the area.
Christ.
Eradicate them.
Ricardo Diaz is an idiot.
Y'all doing?
He just like takes these people he doesn't know and gives them important roles in his organization.
Yes. Yeah.
So you too. I can take the air.
No, you can't. You cannot.
You cannot. No, you can't. You are
Beginning to trust me.
Lance, you are a problem. Well, I'm sorry it's so challenging and that people on the internet are mean about it. And are like, why would you even attempt this?
Exactly.
Lance Vance!
Amazing.
Incredible.
There's gonna be a construction worker jumping off this bridge, I believe.
That's so sad. Really?
Yes. Here. Or, no, a security guy. Looks like.
Like, it,
Sometimes the construction
just like
worker.
casually killing yourself Easter egg?
I guess so, yeah.
Trigger warning! He's blowing up ships, that's amazing.
Love it. Getting some practice.
Incredible.
Yeah, that mission was particularly challenging for the guy who did it without guns. Because you have to glitch your way out of the helicopter,
Right.
punch everyone to death, and do it without Lance just being like, oh, what was I doing anyway? And flying away, which is a real
problem.
real risk.
If you're not there to remind him.
Yeah.
That's so funny. And like, it's a whole different perspective too. So glitching out of it and being able to go punch everyone must be hard.
Yes. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god,
you
oh my
just
god.
froze completely. Well. Oh no, it crashed!
Classic.
It's a bummer. Sorry, babe. I guess like we said, the game...
Save often.
Yeah, save often. And if you're trying to run things whilst... If you have a gaming laptop and you're just running the game, it'll probably be fine.
Yeah.
But make sure you have everything else closed. You're not trying to do other things.
Yeah, like streaming.
Like streaming.
Anyway.
Oh, you got this.
Yeah, I'm just annoyed because I'm gonna have to replay the mission right before that.
Oh!
Right, because I didn't save. Supposedly there's a quick save functionality of some sort.
Or you should
It's
find
supposedly
out.
tied to the F5 button, but I don't